Well, actor Robin Williams has been found dead in his apartment. Yes, in what looks like an apparent suicide, he was pronounced dead at his home shortly after officials responded to a emergency 911 call. Now, Williams was famous for films such as Good Morning Vietnam and Dead Poets Society, and won an Oscar for his role in Good Will Hunting. Now, his publicist said that he had been battling severe depression. Now, in the past, he had talked and even joked about his struggles with alcohol and drugs. Well, now authorities did say that they did respond to a 911 call at around noon, and then they found the actor's unresponsive body inside the Northern California home. Now, coroner suspects Williams killed himself via asphyxiation. Now, the Academy Award winner enjoyed a very long and prosperous film career, but his big start came on the small screen, on the TV screen, with his starting television series Mork and Mindy. He then appeared in the last season of the television series The Crazy Ones as well, which was the recent one, of course. A number of TV stars, film stars, and every fan of his, most of the fans have taken to Twitter and social media expressing their grief over the loss. Now, as the news of Robin Williams' death spread, the world looked back on his most memorable roles from his diverse and iconic career. His performance as John Keating, an influential high school teacher in 1989's A Dead Poets Society, stood out among the rest. Here's the scene.
How important is that objective? Question 1 rates the poem's perfection. Question 2 rates its importance. And once these questions have been answered, determining the poem's greatness becomes a relatively simple matter. If the poem score for perfection is plotted on the horizontal of a graph...
Mr. Keating, they made everybody
Mr.
sign
Anderson.
You gotta believe me, it's true.
I do believe you, Tom. Leave, Mr. Keating.
But it wasn't his fault.
Sit down, Mr. Anderson. One more outburst from you or anyone else, and you're out of this school. Leave, Mr. Keating. I said leave, Mr. Keating.
Captain, my captain.
Sit down, Mr. Anderson. You hear me? Sit down. Sit down. This is your final warning, Anderson. How dare you? You hear me?
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Mr. Overstreet, I warn you. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. All of you. I want you seated. Sit down.